Hello and welcome to the ACE-IT podcast, where we turn science into sense. This is the lucky 13th season of ACE-IT, and we could not be more proud to deliver the rich scientific content to you in a usable and understandable way. ACE-IT is brought to you via the Justice Community Overdose Innovation Network, or JCOIN. If you're new to ACE-IT, welcome, and check out the prior seasons to begin or continue your learning journey. We are exceptionally grateful for every listener, and we promise we will continue working to help you learn and never let you down. Also, a quick plug for a few other JCOIN features. Did you know that you can get technical assistance for your organization from the experts at JCOIN? And did you know you can apply for small research grants to help fund an innovative study idea? Yep, also through JCOIN. And did you know you can apply to be a JCOIN Leap Scholar or investigator to improve your own skills? Also through JCOIN. If any or all of these exciting offerings sound interesting to you, check out our website, www.jcoinctc.org, and learn about the many JCOIN offerings beyond ACE-IT that may help you learn and grow in ways that improve lives, including your own. With that, I'm honored that you're with us. I'm Danielle Rudes, your host, and this is ACE-IT. Welcome back to Season 13 of the ACE-IT podcast, Evolving Responses to Opioid Use Disorder and Overdose. This is Episode 10, the last episode of this season, titled Holistic Responses. In this entire season, we've been examining the shift in prevention, treatment, and recovery strategies in response to the ongoing opioid and overdose crisis in the United States and beyond. From emerging clinical approaches to peer-led efforts, we've been highlighting the many ways individuals and systems are adapting to save lives and support recovery. Today, on Episode 10, we will cover several alternative treatments to pharmacology for substance use disorders, or SUDs, more specifically, opioid use disorders, or OUDs. The alternative methods we will discuss include acupuncture, yoga, mindfulness, nutrition, and exercise. Let's start our episode by digging right in to acupuncture. This is by no means a new form of medicine, and in fact, it has been used in Chinese medicine for thousands of years. In the last 50 years or so, however, it has started to be used and researched in the United States. A man named Smith, out of Lincoln Recovery Center in New York, developed a protocol for using acupuncture with detoxing and opioid addictions known as the National Acupuncture Detoxification Association, or NADA protocol. This protocol has been found to lower the risk of relapse and improve compliance in drug-free treatment programs. Aside from assisting in the treatment of addictions, acupuncture can help reduce the need for opioids in the first place by treating chronic pain or acute pain. Moving on, let's talk a bit about yoga, one of my favorite topics. Varshini and colleagues published a case report of a 33-year-old man struggling with heroin addiction. The man in this case had relapsed and overdosed several times and was struggling to stay sober. In addition to his buprenorphine treatment, he was given a yoga course, both while in treatment and after he went home. The yoga helped him manage his sobriety and help him relax better, concentrate, and control his impulsivity. Several other studies, like the one by Lander and colleagues, 2017, have also looked into yoga as an adjunct treatment with medically assisted, or MAT, treatment as well. This study, by Lander, looked at a few more people than just one, though, 13 to be exact. They compared those who were just in an MAT program to those who were in an MAT program and also in yoga classes. Over time, the researchers saw that those who were in MAT and yoga had lower levels of perceived stress. One last study that looked at yoga to talk about. In this final one, by Groeger and colleagues, they looked at the effectiveness, implementation, and cost effectiveness of not just yoga, but yoga and physical therapy treatments. I know. What about mindfulness? Well, Garland from the Department of Psychiatry and the University of California, San Diego designed mindfulness-oriented recovery enhancement, or MORE, which is a therapeutic intervention that aims to help with chronic pain as well as opioid misuse and OUDs. The whole basis of this intervention is that you increase a patient's sensitivity to natural reward, which will in turn decrease the pull of drug-related rewards for them. In good news, this intervention has been tested in 13 clinical trials and was found to be effective in reducing opioid misuse, among other things. Price and her colleagues, 2024, also looked at mindfulness. Using a mindfulness-based intervention they termed Mindful Awareness in Body-Oriented Therapy, or MABT, in addition to medication for opioid use disorder, MOUD, which teaches interoceptive awareness to help promote self-care and emotional regulation. They compared two groups of patients, those who were only on MOUD and those who were on MOUD and MABT. While both groups had low substance use, the group who had MABT also had improvements in PTSD symptoms, pain severity, pain activity interference, and the frequency of physical symptoms. Lastly, let's discuss exercise. A study by Eric Rendell in 2024 looks at using fitness equipment to help with trauma and drug overdoses. Individuals who have PTSD or complex PTSD are more susceptible to opioid use disorders, so healing the trauma can help with substance use disorders as well. This study saw that weight training and exercise helped individuals to not use substances and have prolonged remission or periods without use. All in all, there are several ways to help people with opioid use disorders outside of medication treatment alone. Yoga, mindfulness, and exercise are just some of these that have been shown to be effective. I know it seems crazy and a little bit outside of quote-unquote science, but this is science, and it's helping people, so we should probably continue to pursue it and pursue more evidence showing its effectiveness. Thanks for joining us as we explored holistic responses to the opioid and overdose crisis, and with this episode, we've reached the very end of season 13. This season has been all about a shift in prevention, treatment, and recovery strategies in response to the ongoing opioid overdose crisis in the United States and beyond. We hope you learned as much as we did, and we hope that you'll come back for season 14 of the Aced It podcast. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you for listening to the Aced It podcast. We love hearing from you. So if you have comments, topics to suggest, or some science you'd like us to cover in a future season, please write me. Danielle Roods at Sam Houston State University in Texas. My email is droods@shsu.edu. And of course, thank you to the Justice Community Overdose Innovation Network, or JCOIN's Coordination and Translation Center, funded by the National Institute on Drug Abuse, housed at George Mason University, where this podcast originated. Thank you to our fabulous and amazing scriptwriters, and also my fabulous and amazing doctoral students, Bryce Kushmarek-McCune, Jalen Magana, and Caitlin Bauer. And a huge and heartfelt thank you to the team at Slonky LLC for their wonderful production as always. Tune in again soon for another episode and even a whole nother season of Aced It.